What's up, combat sports aficionados? Did I say that right? We got a big fight week coming up. We got the rematch between Dillian Whyte and Povetkin. We got Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou. Both fights are rematches. Going to be very interesting. I think the difference in the Dillian Whyte rematch is going to be the fact, and I'm surprised I forgot to mention this in my last prediction video about Dillian Whyte versus Povetkin. I forgot to mention that Dillian Whyte brought in Lennox Lewis's old trainer, Harold the Shadow Knight. Now, Harold the Shadow Knight was with Lennox Lewis for his whole professional career. Great trainer. He was with Lewis when he was with Pepe Correa. He was with Lennox Lewis through the whole Emmanuel Stewart time. So he's got a lot of knowledge in his head that he can give Dillian Whyte, especially now he's going to need that coming into a rematch with the guy that knocked him out cold. No TKO, just a straight KO. So Harold the Shadow Knight can tell Dillian Whyte, you know, Lennox Lewis's mind state when he had his rematch with Oliver McCall, when he had his rematch with Hasim Rahman. He can tell him, you know, little things he can do in the ring to get in Povetkin's head. And because Povetkin's, gold medalist in the Olympics or something like that. So he's going to need to be able to overcome that experience with something. And Harold the Shadow Knight, I believe, is going to make the difference. And I saw the open workouts today on Sky Sports. And both guys look good. Dillian looks in shape. Povetkin looks in shape. And Dillian got the head shaved, so he's ready for war. And it just looks like this will be a real interesting fight. I still got Dillian. And once I realized he has Harold the Shadow Knight in his corner, Harold the Shadow Knight, I believe, was a fighter himself. I think he's from New Jersey. But anyway, now that I realize he's got Harold the Shadow Knight in his corner, I think Dillian's got this one. And there may be some shaky moments. Both guys may go down, but I think the knowledge that Harold the Shadow Knight has, all the years with Emmanuel Stewart, I think Dillian will absorb that. If Dillian absorbs that knowledge, he's going to win this fight, and I believe by knockout. He shows he's got the power. What I would do personally if I was Dillian, like I said in my other video, I would just use that jab. He's got a long jab. Dillian's got some extremely long arms. You know, I believe they have him listed as 6'4". I don't really think he's 6'4", but he's got long arms that look like Fury and Joshua. So if he can use that jab and keep Povetkin back, because Povetkin seems to have really short arms, and, you know, he goes hook crazy. If Dillian just uses that jab and softens him up, he can knock him out, and I believe he'll do so. But if you guys haven't heard of Harold the Shadow Knight, look him up with Lennox Lewis his whole career. So I think he's going to make the difference in this fight. This is the J. Roos Theory. Beat down the like button, comment, share, subscribe. Big boy, I still want to box you, man. Be fearless. Yay, yay.